Peace and blessings, everyone. This is your girl, Queen of Pentacles 1111, and I am back with a pick a card reading. This one is a message from your future self. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Peace, family. While I shuffle the cards for our reading, here's a little disclaimer from the Queen of Pentacles 1111 herself. And that disclaimer goes out to all the negative Nellies out there who choose to spread hate and negativity down in the comment section. My advice to you is don't waste your time. Yeah, because I am way too protective and way too loyal to my tribe of like-minded souls. I consider this our safe haven, and any negativity will be blocked and deleted with the quickness. So don't bother waste your time. But for my real ones out there, you know who you are, and you know I've got your back. So come through, come vibe with me, and let's lift this veil together. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. For those of you who are new to Tarot Pick-a-Card readings, here's some advice when choosing your piles. Try to clear your mind, close your eyes, take a deep cleansing breath, open your eyes, and let your intuition be your guide. Choose your pile, and the timestamps will be listed down below in the description box. We'll see you for your readings. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Shows this beautiful stone, this white howlite here. Let's get down into it. This reading is about a message from your future self, letting you know how things are doing on the other side, okay? Messages of encouragement, maybe messages of advice. Let's see, we'll start with the tarot. Here we go. All right, we got the Page of Wands. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands. Got some energy going on and passion and fire. We have the Ace of Swords. All right. Got breakthroughs. We've got the Nine of Cups. And we've also got the Hanged Man. All right. So from what I'm seeing, your future self is telling you that you are going to live a wonderful, adventurous life where you get to live your dreams, your passions. So if you have a passion to play the drums, oh, like this girl in the picture, I wasn't even looking at it, but if you have a passion to play the drums, then you will go and you will learn how to play the drums, and you will become the best drum player that you can be. You could even maybe make money from it, right? I'm also seeing here that even though you are going to get to live that kind of life where things are really, we have a lot of yellow and a lot of orange, where there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of creativity. You will definitely be living a life where creativity is like a norm to you. Being a creative person, living a creative type of life will be the goal, and that's what you will achieve. But I'm looking here at the Hanged Man. We have the Hanged Man, and underneath it says, I can see this situation another way, right? So the Hanged Man, I kind of like the Hanged Man because it's like a card where, yeah, you see things from a different perspective because the guy's upside down. So he's looking at things through a different set of eyes than we would be, people who are standing upright. But also for me and for this reading, the Hanged Man seems like for a time, you're just going to sit back. You're going to sit back, you're going to chill, you're going to, lay low, just peep, just see what's going on. Weigh your options, look around you, think about what you want to achieve, experience little tidbits here and there to kind of get to know your likes and your dislikes. And then all of a sudden, you'll have a breakthrough. You'll have a breakthrough. And this card says here, this is the Ace of Swords. It says, I'm ready for a breakthrough to success. You'll get that all of a sudden, some inspiration, an idea, maybe how you can take your passions and your creativity and make money from it, maybe. Maybe you can take your ideas and your creativity and inspire other people, send a message into this world. This card here says, I'm always open to good news. So your future self is telling you that, like, You know, once you figure out what your passion is, it's just gonna keep going upward from then on. And then on top of that, now we have, this is a nice reading. You have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups usually signify like a blessing from the universe, like a dream come true. So check those vision boards. If you don't have a vision board, get to one, get to making one right now, so that you can put everything that you want to achieve, or everything that you want to come into your life, on this board. Look at it every day, think about it, drill it into your head, and manifest it, and the universe will gift it to you. I love this card here though, the Knight of Wands, and the way it is depicted on this card. It shows this woman playing the drums, and the card is orange, which means creativity and ambition, all of those wonderful things, action, movement, all of that. And in the back we have this beautiful horse who's jumping around and stuff like that. And it just makes me think of the wilderness and being wild and free. Freedom is something that I hear a lot for this reading, is that when in the future, your future self is telling you, you're going to feel so free. You are going to feel so free because you're actually living your passion. You're living your dreams, something that makes you feel fulfilled. Not everybody can say that. I mean, you come up with an idea. You come up with an idea. You have a breakthrough of using your passion as a business to make money, or like I said, to empower others, right? Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Let's check with the oracle cards here. Okay, I have two here, but they're not coming apart. All right, so this card says here, mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So that could be something that some of you are interested in getting into. Things like Reiki, right? That's what comes to my mind first. Even some kind of massage, healing massage, or like even things, I'm thinking more of a naturopathic way of doing things, even like essential oils. Those have healing properties, right? Wow, that's amazing. So think along those lines. That could be your passion. Healing others, like I said, you could be living your passion. You can also teach other people and empower other people to live their passion. But what I see here is you can heal other people through your passion, whatever that may be. Oh, wow. Even meditation, maybe. Maybe you are interested in meditation, and then you can maybe teach others how to meditate. You can become a YouTuber that teaches people how to meditate, and you can heal them. Wow. This says gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Ooh. You guys are going to be super successful. You just got to figure out how. What makes your soul sing? What makes you feel like dancing? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? That is your passion. And when you find what gives you that fullness inside, you will be able to not only heal others and help others with it, but you will be successful. It says gates of triumph. Your future self has passed and gone through those gates of triumph. They are there waiting for you. This says the River Queen, flow, letting go, and natural movement. Okay, like I said, I brought up more holistic and naturopathic venues and ways of healing people, but also I said dancing, and here it says natural movement. So maybe some of you are interested in dance. Here I see this woman on the drums, and she is making music. The horse in the back looks like he's dancing, right? So, and we see a lot of movement in the Nine of Cups. She looks like she's moving. So, wow, that could be another passion of yours. Dance, music, or some kind of healing. But you could also be a healer through sound, right? That is a form of healing. Sound healing, sound therapy. Also, sorry guys, my voice is raspy because I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot. Also, through sound and also through color therapy, I'm getting that as well. You can definitely heal people through that. Wow, this is amazing. Amazing. Okay. This card says a new start is coming. That makes me come back to the Ace of Swords. This breakthrough, whatever breakthrough is on the cusp, and it will come soon. It's not something that you have to wait long for. It is on the cusp and it's on its way. So lay low, be like the Hanged Man. Take some time, look around, observe quietly, look at things from different perspectives, and let it come to you. Let the inspiration come to you. Don't force it. We're getting a very holistic vibe here. It's not something that needs to be rushed. It has to be something that is authentic. So you don't push it. You just chill, get to know yourself, pay close attention to what makes you feel good inside, what makes you feel not so good, what you want to avoid, what you want to get to know more of. And wow, and whatever you decide is going to be your passion, what makes your heart soar, is what will definitely give you so much success in your life. Oh, that's exciting. This card says it's time to take action. So it's time to take action. Taking action sometimes could be not taking action. Like with the Hanged Man. Taking action can be you deciding to sit back and look around you, be more observant, not necessarily do and go out there and do things without thinking. You could actually take time to sit back and let things happen around you. Let people show you who they really are. Look at circumstances and situations from a different eye. Speak to people, get their opinions on things. So it's like action through inaction, kind of. Just kind of be an observer. And being an observer sometimes in life, get like those people that you see who they don't say much, but they're thinking, right? They're watching and they're observing what's going on. Those are the most dangerous people, and I mean that in a positive way, because they are the thinkers. They're looking. So if they observe you one day, they'll see you a second day, and they observe you the second day. On the third day, if you're doing something differently, or if your facial expressions are a certain way, they can kind of figure you out just based on their previous observations. So those people are the real intuitive type of people, who can also be empathic type of people. So now is your time to kind of lay low, just relax and float, watch and learn. And then when the inspiration hits you, you're going to know for sure what it is, and you are going to gain so much success from that. Jeez. Like, I feel hype. I feel hype for you. Like, I feel so happy for you, because this is, like, I feel like it's going to be so sudden, like an aha moment when you receive this inspiration to kind of live your best life, as they say. That's amazing. This one says, child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. You see? So it's something that you already have within you. The passion that you are going to, the new hobby or the passion that you are just gonna discover about yourself is already within. You just gotta open up. You gotta open up, you gotta look within, you gotta figure it out. It's already there. And once you get that aha moment, here then comes the abundance, then comes the success. Wow, this group is light, but it's got so much fire energy in here. Like, I could feel the action. Even though we've got the Hanged Man and we got to take time, I feel antsy, like, things need to get done. Wow. This says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay, that is good. So this comes back to the Hanged Man. Sometimes it's hard. Like, I'm feeling hyper and like so energetic right now, and maybe that's how you may feel, but sitting back and looking around and kind of getting information from everywhere is really trusting, having trust in the universe, and having trust in the experience, having trust in the journey. You have to understand that your future self is telling you that it's all about the journey. Everything you're learning right now, every hardship you're going through, It's worth it. Just trust. Trust in the process, because you're going to be so happy with the results. We have here birthing a new age, birthing new creations, and dreaming a new world into being. So there you go. You are going to be, wow, giving birth to a new project, a new hobby, a new way of living. Your life is going to change. Once you find out what you're good at, once you find out what you love doing, I mean, there's no turning back. So many people get lost in life and have such a difficult time because they don't quite know who they are. And it's a hard pill to swallow. Like, as you get older, you get caught up in maybe having children, being married, or having a certain type of career. But like, who are you? Who are you? A lot of people don't know. And because it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of work. And we just don't have time for that nowadays. Everything is so quick. We gotta make money. We gotta put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be ambitious. We gotta get that that job that we wanted. We have to move higher in our position in our workplace. So, like, finding out what you're passionate about and what you're good at is such a rare thing, such a rarity. So once you do, and you will, that is what your spirit guides are telling you, you are going to be unstoppable. You will be a force to be reckoned with. And the wonderful thing is, you will be healing people through your passion. So it's a win-win situation, right? It's beautiful. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. And if we talk about gifts, we're talking about the Nine of Cups here. That gift is coming from the universe. That gift is coming. In every moment, the universe is... Okay, hold on. Let me read this again. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So there you go. The universe is conspiring to give you whatever it is you need to succeed in life. All right? The universe is conspiring for your well-being. Wow. Like, the universe wants you to win. The universe wants you to get this. Don't pass up your opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And you only will pass up your opportunities by pushing too hard. You want to lay low for a bit. Don't push so hard. It's not urgent right now. But as soon as you get that inspiration, that's when you push. Okay? That's when you don't give up. When you figure out what you love to do in life, then you figure out how you're going to achieve it. Then you push like you've never pushed before, because that is your passion, and it will end up being your purpose in life, because you will be helping others to heal. That is amazing, amazing. And the last card, the last card we have here in this message from your future self, I feel so happy for you, honestly, is there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So, yeah, that is the truth. I mean, we are all attracted to confident people, are we not? Nobody's really attracted to somebody who's down on themselves, unless you're somebody who wants to manipulate that person. We all want someone who's secure in who they are. And I'm not even talking about if it's someone that you want to be with romantically. You can just see people and they exude a certain sexiness that comes from a self-confidence. That all comes from knowing who you are and being authentic and true to yourself. Whew! I feel exhausted, but I feel so optimistic for you. Your future self is telling you, like, man, you're gonna live a life that is true to yourself and true to what you love doing. And not only that, but you're gonna end up helping people. You're gonna heal people. You're gonna change the world. So I look forward to hearing about you and more people like you. And I wish you all the best. I hope something resonated deeply with you in this reading. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Those of you who chose pile number 2, let's get down to it. This is your reading. You chose this beautiful little crystal here, the smoky quartz, for protection. Alright, so we're gonna get down to it. This reading, let me remind you, is a message from your future self, okay? This This is exciting. Okay, let me start with the tarot decks first. Alrighty. Oh, beautiful, beautiful way to start. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got, ooh, the 10 of Swords. We've got the Magician. Very nice. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Page of Cups. All right. Okay, so let's just get into it. What I get first and foremost is your future self is telling you, you are a manifester. You can manifest whatever it is you want. We have these 2 cards here, the Magician and the Page of Cups, that tells us so. The Magician shows us that, you know what, you have everything you want. You have all the tools in your life to achieve whatever it is you want. Everything is there for you. As you can see, he has everything laid out on his table. And this is infinite power that he has above his head. And on the bottom of the card, it says, I manifest perfectly what I desire. So he is confident in his abilities to manifest and to bring forth whatever he wants, he or she wants in his or her life. That's like the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups, I think about synchronicities and magic. On the card it says, I'm as young as I choose to feel. Okay, so you keep that youth about you. And this person who is on this card looks like they are unbothered. Okay, they are not getting their feathers ruffled for nobody, no time, no day. So this is going to be your vibe. This is going to be your speed. At least your future self is telling you to get in that speed. Don't get frazzled about things, no matter how hard it may, you know, seem at the time to swallow or to deal with. Don't sweat the small stuff. And speaking of don't sweat the small stuff, we come to the 10 of Swords here, and I'm seeing that your future self is telling you, you know, you need to let go of certain people that are causing you, that are just giving you just headaches straight up. The people who are making life difficult for you, people who are confusing you, who are throwing you off. You know, from this card, it seems that you are a pretty easygoing, happy-go-lucky type of person who kind of can call good things to them. But there's people around you who maybe don't like that and who could be jealous of you and who like to throw you off of your, you know, your vibe. And that's very important. Here I'm getting a real vibe from this group where it's like a positive energy that you make happen on your own. You have all the tools and you choose to use them wisely and not to squander, you know, all of your wonderful blessings that have been bestowed upon you. But there are people around you that are causing you issues. Okay? People, person, whatever. You need to get rid of them. Point blank and period. That is what your future self is telling you. They are not doing you any good. They are going to hinder your progress. You cannot be a magician, right? And you cannot be unbothered and just cool as a cucumber if you have somebody who keeps trying to throw you off your game. Not gonna happen. So you need to make some choices. We have the 7 of Pentacles here. It says here, I trust my ideas and my direction. You need to make some choices so that you can trust your ideas and your directions. You need to decide, are you going to keep these people around, these crabs in a bucket who are going to pull you down? Or are you going to decide that, you know what, this is not serving me. No, I can't have this anymore because it's going to throw me off. It's going to throw me off my course, and it's going to mess up my whole future. You are the type of person who is a manifester. And if you notice, like in your life, you may see some synchronicities and things that we call coincidences. But we all know there's no such thing as a coincidence. Things happen for a reason, and they also happen because you want them to, good and bad. So the more you open up to this and kind of get rid of the old dead energy, then you will start to notice more and more synchronicities, and then you will get more in touch with your magician self, the ability to create whatever it is you want to. And the same thing goes with the Nine of Pentacles here. Once you get rid of the negativity that's surrounding you, you will be able to receive your abundance. You will be emotionally and financially set and comfortable. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be a millionaire. It doesn't mean that you won't be, but it just means that you will be comfortable and you will feel secure and you will feel abundant. Abundance looks very different from person to person. So whatever that means to you, you will be able to achieve that. That is what your future self is saying. And all the hard work that you've put into living the kind of life you want, it is going to come to you, and it is well worth it. So back to the Ten of Swords cards, you see the little crows flying around? Those crows are the trouble. I just keep coming back to this because those are the things that could stand between you and achieving your highest version of yourself, highest expression of yourself. So whatever it is you want to achieve, that's going to be thrown by the wayside just because of these people. It's amazing and really scary to see what can happen when you let the wrong people or the wrong energies in your space. So your future self is telling you to be very mindful of that, because you have a bright, bright, bright future with lots of, I won't say luck, because I don't like luck, because I feel like you've worked hard. You work hard for, you know, what you achieve, and you will achieve a lot. So that's what you have to look forward to. But first you got to do the hard work. And sometimes what's hard about the Ten of Swords, like putting an end to a situation, like just dead it one time, but the thing that's hard about that is that sometimes it's family members too. It's not always just friends. Sometimes it's family members, and it's the people who are the closest to you sometimes that can hurt you the worst, right? They know what makes you tick. They know how to push your buttons. And sometimes you just have to distance yourself from them. You don't necessarily have to cut them off because they're your family, but you should distance yourself from them. I mean, this is your life we're talking about. This is self-preservation here, like survival of the fittest. You are trying to achieve something in your life. And if you just cannot let these people get between you and your greatness. You just can't. So this card here says unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh. So maybe you could be carrying something from your past lives that could also be hindering you from achieving what you want to achieve in life. You need to do some soul work, the shadow work. You need to look within, and you can do that by doing things like meditating or even just sitting with yourself. Some people will go to counseling to get people to kind of help you pull out what it is that's lurking deep down inside that could maybe be stopping you from kind of getting to that next level. So you have to release those types of things. So release negative energies, release maybe your negative behaviors or patterns that maybe you don't even realize you have, you know. But just if you take a look at yourself, or you speak to somebody, then maybe they will help you kind of get some clarity on that. This oracle card says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So they're saying, keep the faith. If you're a religious person, pray, keep the faith, right? If you're a meditating person, keep meditating. Do what you have to do so that you can get a little bit of clarity. You see this big eye here on this card? If you want to be able to see things more clearly to achieve what you want to, then you have to find a way to kind of dig deep down inside, get to know yourself, quiet your mind. I say that a lot in these readings, but it seems like that's what we need right now, is to be able to quiet our minds and look within. Everything is very noisy, and we need to shut that down and be able to look within and go from there. That's the only way you get to know yourself, right? Because so many other things out there will be telling you who you are. You can watch TV and the messages on TV will be telling you you are this type of person, or you should be this type of person to achieve X, Y, and Z, right? You can hear it from your friends. You can hear it from the music. If you shut those things down, you will get to tell you what type of person you should be, or what type of person you are, right? We have this card here that says crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So that's just exactly what I was talking about. Doing that hard soul work, that shadow work, kind of getting to know yourself, mending what needs to be mended. Like I said, traumas or anything from past lives or traumas from this life. Figure out how you can kind of get over that, how you can heal yourself from it. Forgiving certain situations for happening, forgiving yourself for allowing certain situations to happen. And the last thing on this card is releasing. Like we were talking about with the Ten of Swords, this is about releasing for this reading. Your future self is telling you have a few things to release. Once you release, you are home free. Like you are good, you're golden. This one says the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. There you go. So, like I said before, asking for help means things like going to counseling, a psychiatrist, whatever you have to do. You can go and talk to somebody, talk to your siblings, talk to your spouses. It doesn't matter. However you seek help, the most important thing is that you are seeking help, right? That is it. And the point of this is baby steps. Baby steps. You don't jump into anything to make yourself uncomfortable or even more fearful than you may be now. You have to take baby steps to get the help that you need to become this magician, your master manifester, to achieve whatever it is you want in life. All right. This card says, believe in the impossible. There you go. It goes back to the magician. Believing in the impossible. Whatever it is you want to achieve, you can achieve it. If you can conceive it, then you can achieve it. Look on your wall. If you have a vision board, what do you have on that vision board? You can achieve that. If you can, think of a plan, then believe me, you can achieve it because you are a manifester. You just have to actually believe in yourself. And the only way you have the confidence to believe in yourself is through healing yourself, getting help, counseling, those types of things. It doesn't even have to be counseling. It could be also meditation, those types of things that you do for yourself. But if you need help from an outside person, like a mediator or something, then yes, you should go for that too. This says your dreams need a practical plan. All right. So yes, you have dreams, you have ideas, you have things you want to achieve, many, many different things that you want to achieve that will bring you abundance from what I see here. But make sure you set up a practical plan, okay? You have to know, like the magician here is like an alchemist. Like, yes, he makes things happen, but he uses tools for it. So he sets out a plan, okay, maybe just a sprinkle of this and a sprinkle of that, right? It's something that is logical in a sense. It's logical in the sense that you have to actually set out a plan for whatever it is you want. So if you're deciding that yes, you are going to get rid of the dead weight in your life, the negativity in your life, then you need to figure out how you're going to do it. Like I said before, don't just jump into something because it can be overwhelming and make you more anxious and hesitant than you were even before. You have this card here that says the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I spoke about prayer earlier, right? When we spoke about faith. So that's a good way to get in touch with any negativity that you have within. It's a very personal thing. It's a very private thing, getting rid of any negative habits or negative beliefs that are keeping you stagnant or holding you back. But it says here, make your life a moving prayer. So make sure that whatever you pray about now will come to fruition later. Like, don't use your efforts, don't squander your energy. Put your energy towards positivity so that you can later on have this Nine of Pentacles, have the fulfillment that we all seek, really. I mean, that's the goal in life, is to achieve emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, you know, all that kind of stuff is what we want in life. So you just got to do a little bit of work first and you will get there. This says view from above, get the big picture. All right, so your future self is pretty much telling you, like, look at the big picture. Don't get caught up and don't sweat the small stuff. Yes, it may be hard to let go of certain situations or people that are causing you some kind of pain or turmoil or even trauma. It's hard to stay away from certain people like that sometimes, but you need to let go of them. You need to let go of them because they will stop you from achieving what it is you want to achieve in your life, whatever it is you want to achieve in your life. Success looks very different to different people. So whatever success is to you, these people, these situations, these ways of thinking and bad habits that should go, those things can stop you from achieving your dreams, basically. Like it said here, your dreams need a practical plan. These are your dreams and you want to achieve them. Don't let anybody come in between you and that. Your future self is telling you, and the top of this card says the view from above. So your future self is looking down at you, like looking back at you, and they can see the bigger picture because they are in the bigger picture right now. And they're looking at you and they're saying, get rid of that. Stop doing that. Get away from them. They don't mean you any good. This is what you're going to achieve. We're here right now. So get rid of them and you'll be able to have whatever you want in life. So that was your reading. I wish you all the best. And thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Bye. Clear Quartz, this is your reading. The topic for today is, as you all well know, a message from your future self. If your future self could come back and tell you something, this is what they would tell you. All right, we're going to start with the tarot cards. We have these two. We have the Moon. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. We have the World. And we also have the Ten of Cups. Wow, guys. Okay, so right away what I'm getting from these cards is that your future self is telling you, listen, the future looks pretty good. It looks pretty blessed, I'm telling you. Because if we look at things like the World, if we look at things like the Ten of Cups, like these are things that signify kind of completion and abundance and having what it is you want. Like all the hard work and all that kind of stuff, it has paid off and now you are reaping the benefits of all of that. We also have the Ace of Wands here. When I see this card, I think about intuition and inspiration, those types of things. Not just being somebody who thinks logically, but somebody who also feels, and that you will get in touch with your spiritual side maybe. I also see the Moon. So I see that this, although the future looks bright, there will be some things that you'll need to address and that you will need to work on that could maybe hinder your success. Things like working on your shadow side, like things about yourself that you don't necessarily want other people to know or you don't necessarily want to deal with. But also the Moon has a lot to do with inspiration and intuition, those types of things. So what I get here is maybe you could be either an entrepreneur, starting a new project that will be successful because we have the Ten of Cups here and we have the World card. On these cards we have here that says, it says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. I have all I wish for in my relationships. So from that, a huge message that I'm getting that's being pushed forth is you have a family. You are going to find a significant other who you vibe with, who is your dream man or woman, because also we have the moon here, which symbolizes and has a lot to do with the dream state and the unconscious mind and those types of things. So I believe the person you have been manifesting throughout all these years, you will find that person and you will be in a relationship, and it will be a positive one, a successful relationship. Not only that, I'm getting the feeling of children with this card. You may have children. It says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. So either birthing somebody physically, or you will birth an idea or a project that will be fruitful and make your life more abundant. Well, okay, that sounds good. So let's look into the oracle cards now. So this one says, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So your future self is just basically telling you, grab the bull by the horns. Someone is telling you, you cannot fail. So whatever you try, whatever ideas you have brewing there in your mind, it will come through. You will succeed. So have no fear. Get rid of fear. Don't even let it be an issue. Don't let it be a factor as to whether or not you achieve what you want to achieve. You will be successful. I mean, you've got the World card and you've got the Ten of Cups. Emotionally, you're good, you know, and you've achieved everything that you want to achieve. I mean, you always want to achieve more and more and more, right? You have ambition, but the goals that you set out to do now, anything you've been working on now, you will achieve them in the near future. We have this one that says, oh my goodness. Okay, this one says, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? All right, so I just said not too long ago that you will definitely have children. I see children in your future. But not only that, if it's not children, if some of you say, I don't want children, that's okay, because you can also birth a new project. You can birth a new idea. Some of you may want to become authors. Some of you may want to start a new business. And this says, how can you mother yourself? So mother yourself meaning give birth to new life creatively speaking. So it can either be you're going to have children for some of you and be in a wonderful, fruitful relationship. Or it could be, yes, you are going to be in a fruitful relationship, but maybe not with children. Maybe you'll be an entrepreneur. Maybe you'll be an entrepreneur with your significant other. All right, so the next card says, energy flows where my intention goes. So I see a lot of manifestation coming along here. Things like the Ace of Wands shows me that you will be able to, you know, what you conceive of, you will be able to achieve, right? So definitely don't waste time thinking of negative things, because it will not serve you and it will hinder you when you're trying to achieve your greatest goals in life. You are a manifester, but a manifester, the tricky side to that is you can also manifest things that you do not want. So be careful with that. I can see like your manifestation abilities are going to grow exponentially throughout the years. Here, this one says, answering the call. The time is now. Okay, I just finished saying that. Your manifestation abilities will grow. So maybe you will take on a business dealing with the spiritual side of things, like tarot reading, or even things dealing with energy like Reiki and those types of things. I think you will definitely get into more meditation and dealing with things that are more on the spiritual end of things. But you will definitely find something that will give you the ability to make money from this thing, this endeavor. This one says, passion and pleasure, savor your life. So what your future self and maybe your guides are telling you is that you are going to be able to savor life. The hard work that you put into any project or any endeavor, manifesting or getting in touch with your shadow side and fixing what needs to be fixed, All of that hard work is going to bring you to a point where you will be able to sit and actually enjoy life. Sit and have a cup of coffee, sit and have a cup of tea, look at the sun, listen to the birds, things that we don't necessarily get to do every day because we're always rushing out to this appointment, rushing out to work, taking care of children, cooking food, buying groceries. We hardly ever get to really sit and savor those things. But your future self is telling you, keep on the good path, because you will be able to experience those things and achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. They're also telling you to savor your life now. Savor the hard work now, because it's going to pay off. Later on, you're going to look back and say, man, I busted my butt to get where I am today, and I loved every minute of it. Sorry, guys. Okay, this one says, the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarity. Like I just said, your future self is telling you, don't have any fear, don't doubt. Do not doubt yourself, especially because you will be able to achieve whatever you put your mind to. They are on the other end telling you, keep pushing, keep going. We're here. We're waiting for you to catch up. You have achieved everything you've set out to achieve. Come and enjoy it with us. Come and enjoy the abundance with us. You'll be able to see clearly why you went through all the struggles you did, and you'll be able to just sit back and enjoy. All right, this one says, what do you need to release? This is goes back to the moon card. Releasing things, shedding, kind of like going within to see anything that you need to let go of, things you need to forgive people for, things you need to forgive yourself for. Let me just remind you, forgiving somebody for something harsh and horrible that they've done to you is not for them. Definitely not. It's only for you to be able to move on. Okay? So think about what you need to release that could be hindering you, or could be an obstacle in between you and achieving your goal, or experiencing life as your higher self. This one, this one says, your hard work is paying off. So just like we were saying, your future self is telling you, don't give up. You're almost there. You are almost there. Do not give up. Your hard work is paying off, and we are here right now. Imagine if your future self is in the future, sitting in that dream house of yours, or driving that car that you have on your vision board, or married to your dream man or woman, you know, having the amount of wonderful children that you want. If they are there experiencing that right now, then your hard work has paid off. So keep going, stay on your path, and you have nothing to fear. This one says, this is the final one. Guys, this was a quick reading today. This says, Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. All right, so sometimes when you're going through all of this and you are trying to like push to achieve your goals, you can get kind of caught up in everything, right? You're trying to do this, you're trying to balance that, you're trying to make money maybe, and maybe you already have a family and you're trying to sustain this family, take care of your children. All of these things can overwhelm you sometimes to the point where you feel like you're drowning. Well, your future self is telling you that you need to ground yourself. Ground yourself. How do you ground yourself? Well, from what I see here in this reading, they're telling you meditation is a good way to ground yourself, to quiet the mind and kind of settle yourself. Water is a good way to ground yourself. We see a lot of cups, and we see the moon card, which always talks about water. Going around a large body of water, surrounding yourself with water, like going by a lake or by a river, just listening to the sounds of water. You can go to sleep with the sounds of water playing as you're sleeping. Even having a shower or a bath, a spiritual bath, to kind of cleanse yourself and ease your mind. I also see, we see nature. Go out. Did I say nature already? Going out into nature. smelling the flowers, hearing the birds, watching the animals, that can also ground you. And I'm also seeing fire. Fire, listening to fire, looking at fire. I mean, there's a channel on TV that you could put where you can watch the fire burning, you know, the fireplace. Also, burning sage, things like that. Burning incense, even burning candles. Candles are wonderful, you know, they smell good, they relax you, and they look nice, and a lot of the time they just make you happy. That's a good way to keep you kind of centered and focused on your goals, where you don't feel like you're being pulled in every direction. So this was a wonderful, wonderful reading. Your future self is telling you, please don't lose hope. Keep the faith. You are doing the right thing and you are on the right path. That hard thing that you're trying to achieve, that you feel like you will never achieve, oh, you're going to achieve it. And you're going to live an abundant, carefree, easy life because of it. All right? I wish you all the best. And thank you for watching. Until next time.